Hello there, air signs, welcome back to your general reading. So anything can come through with this reading: love, career, finances. Stick with it through to the end though, because when the clarifiers come out, it really can change the reading around. Slightly different spread today though. We're going to have a look into how you're entering the reading. What's the energy that's being hidden from you at the moment? So what is it that you're not aware of? We'll then have a look at how this energy will make you feel when it does come into your awareness, the lesson you'll take from this, and where does Spirit see you predictively in the near future. They have been quite wild, the readings. Actually, no, they have been wild, the readings. But this is down to the changing of energy with Mercury retrograde coming to an end on the 7th of this month. We then had the full moon in Libra. We also had Venus going direct same day as the full moon, and do you know what, I don't even know what else is going on at the minute. In fact, Mars is going into Leo, let me think, between the 17th and the 24th of this month. So yeah, plenty going on. How are the air signs, please, Spirit? How are they entering the reading? What have you got for Libra, Aquarius and Gemini at the moment? Wheel of Fortune energy, nice little bit of luck there, ruled by Jupiter. There's going to be expansion. I feel something's in your awareness already, but it's been due. You may have been putting it out there for an answer to come in. You've been resisting it though by being too needy or wanting it too much, but now a trust has been put out there. The messages may be gradually filtering in, and then there'll be a big clicking moment. What can you give me for the energy that the air signs are not aware of at the moment? What have you got for me, please, Spirit? 5 of Swords energy. There's been some conflict somewhere. I don't feel it's been with you. May have been with a Libra, but I don't feel it's been with you. There's another Libra here somewhere. If not, that took place round about the full moon in Libra, which was the 12th/13th of this month. The energy, this one here, how will it make you feel when you find out about it? So how will it make you feel? 10 of Swords energy, I'm done. Gemini energy, quite a bit of air coming in at the moment. What lesson will you take from this? 8 of Cups. It'll give you the, I'm hearing gateway, the way to move forward. You're done with that now, I can move on. Crossed the T's, dotted the I's. And the last card, where does Spirit see you predictively? Where do they see you? 9 of Wands energy, quite mithered. I've attempted this reading about 3 or 4 times, and this come out in the first attempt. It was up there though, so it'd be interesting to see where it's placing. There's a revisiting of something, a wanting to move on, make progression with it, and it's not been happening, and I feel this is why this Wheel of Fortune is coming in up at the top. Okay, what can you give me, Spirit? How are you entering? Did you see that then? Queen of Cups in reverse. And Knight of Swords, that's in reverse. Bloody hell. This is a transitional stage that you're going through. It's making you feel overwhelmed at the moment. That's why you're in that Queen of Swords. It's in reverse, but you're retracting or you're going back on something, hiding. There's one thing that Knight of Swords doesn't do, and that is hide. You may even be holding on to correspondence or holding on to emotions that you know need to be released, but you're just mithered and not wanting to let them go at the minute. You may need to visit somewhere to help you with that overwhelm, but you're avoiding it. I'm hearing hormonal, doesn't have to be for all of you, but we all have feminine and masculine energy that's coming in. You may be saying stuff a bit too harshly and then going back on it because you're lacking confidence in what it was that you said. You may even know that you're being, I'm sorry, it's just what's coming through, a bit of a drama queen at the moment. It's playing out, you can see it being triggered, these heightened emotions, but you're not doing anything about it. But the universe is trying to push you towards dealing with this energy. There's somebody that also needs a nudge here as well to get their in gear. And I feel this is where the universe is pushing you towards. Queen of Cups typically is Libra Scorpio energy. Maybe that you're involved with one of them. I'm getting this more of being a Scorpio though, and they're really over emotional. As I said, male or female, but they're not taking action on something. May even be lying about something or being really bloody nasty. And the universe is trying to move you on from the situation or from them. But it's about you prioritising yourself and keeping your own head above water. There's quite a clingy vibe that's coming with it as well. And Spirit is trying to reassure you to say that this isn't necessary. You don't need to be involved in that lower vibrational energy. There's also somebody, my God, I'm getting all sorts through, that isn't very happy about the situation that you're in, but they won't say anything. They don't feel it's their place to say. Okay, so what have we got down here? 5 of Swords. What's the energy that's going on, bubbling behind the scenes that you're not aware of? What do you have for the air sign, Spirit? 2 of Wands, the Star card, and 10 of Cups. Someone is really naffed off here. They may even be getting into conflict with whoever it is that they're involved with. It can be an Aquarius. That may even be yourselves. I don't feel it is though. They're not able to make a decision about something because the choices aren't coming in or an opportunity isn't coming in. So they're just stood there. This can be something as simple as social media. They may have been cut off and they themselves aren't able to put out there how happy they actually are. But it's a lie. It's a lie. Strong Aquarius energy, I think I said. Or there's still conflict about something that was put out there in Aquarius. So you're talking January, February, may even be Pisces season as well, February, March. I feel it's January, February, you know. No, go back on that. I feel it's February, March. Dependence. I'm getting that coming through as well. Not independence. Dependence. There's like a needing to be creative. To keep people interested, but there's a running out of resources. And this party is finding it difficult now. There's nothing that is keeping maybe yourself or somebody that you're involved with interested. They're looking for attention with this Star card, and whilst they're making it seem like they're happy, they're not. They've made the wrong decision. They've made the wrong decision. There's an inner child issue going on for them as well though. They may be laughing, they're laughing at you or giggling at you or somebody that you're connected with. But if anything, they're making themselves look pathetic. I want to take one of my own tarot cards on this. Remember, any messages that come in that you don't link to, just disregard them, but stick with it through to the end. Makes you irritable. That's the first one. And let's have a look. Cretin. I feel someone wants to get engaged. This may be external to you and they're making it look like happy families, it's all for show, but as I said, it's not genuine. The party they're wanting to get engaged to. So I feel there's this party here and there's somebody wanting to get engaged to them or step it up with them. They're trying to avoid it because they're realising now how mithered they're actually getting and noticing, I'm hearing the errors of their ways. You wouldn't believe either, at the bottom of the deck, we've got bitch. Okay, Ten of Swords energy. So how will the energy that's over here make you feel when you're made aware of it? How will it make you feel when it comes into your awareness? 8 of Pentacles, King of Wands, and Queen of Swords. There's something to do with a ball here, you know. It's 8 of Pentacles. They're concentrating on the ball that's there, or the pentacle, but to me it's coming through as a ball, and there's a ball down at the bottom here as well. There's also this 2 of Wands energy, and a being in the spotlight, but this 2 of Wands, you can see his foot as if it's on the touch line there. Male or female, doesn't matter. You may have got your final bit of correspondence through now that Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. Mercury has gone direct. because this card, Ten of Swords at the bottom, it is ruled by Gemini, and Gemini planetary wise is interesting, ruled by Mercury. So that went direct on the 7th, and there's a need in, or you're starting to look at the bigger picture. You can crack on with your day to day, and while you feel passionate about something, I feel there's somebody external to you that's saying the things that you want to hear, but it's not completely honest. They're looking at the logistics of things, but I don't feel they feel as motivated about your... I'm hearing closure because of this Ten of Swords, but your decision with this King of Wands energy, doesn't have to be a person, it can be a project. I don't feel they feel as enthusiastic about your ambition or your desire as what you do, and you're starting to recognize in this now. They're drip feeding you. I'm getting that because this Queen of Swords that's here, oops, she's got the sword up there, but it's not completely upright, as if she's making something clear. There's a drip feeding vibe. You may start to realise they're not being completely honest with you. There's a disapproval there. What have we got with this 8 of Cups energy, please, Spirit? Well, you want more. You don't want to settle for the 8. You want to go straight for the 10. There's a wish fulfillment that you're after, something that you are desiring, that you feel will really work in your favour, but you're not being supported with it, or you know. This Queen of Cups over here, though, just isn't making it clear. Remember, male or female, it doesn't matter. What have you got for me on this? Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, that's your wish fulfillment, and Knight of Pentacles. You're recognising you're comfortable on your own. You've got this 8 of Cups here, and the Ace of Cups that's coming in, making it the 9 of Cups. Your following card then is the 9 of Cups. There's an independence vibe, and knowing you're going to be happy on your own, or you can make yourself happy because there's an expansion, but there's needing to be more cautious or take your time with your decision making. This can even be your money or a role that you're involved in, where you can't be going two guns blazing with it, basically. This 8 of Pentacles is over here as well. He's kind of validating this Knight of Pentacles. There is a concern or and not wanting to make the same mistakes as before, but there is adjustments in your life that you know you need to be making, because this is a last resort now. You know this is a last resort. There'll be no other options or resources that are coming in to help you on your way with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Somebody's really brushed you off though, because now you're moving on. They're upset and not happy, and they go quiet on you. There's concern here about controlling, because this Knight of Swords can be a very controlling energy, especially when this Queen of Cups is in a vulnerable position. But I feel you're really getting on, or you've got on someone's nerves here. This party over here feels you've tried to prove a point. You're trying to prove a point. 10 of Wands energy, so where does Spirit see you predictively? Well, here we've got Sagittarius. So if that's not linked to November, December, I do feel it's linked to the full moon in Sagittarius around the 11th of June, known as the Strawberry Moon. What have you got for me on this, please, Spirit? 2 of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Moon. I feel this is the new moon, you know. I feel it's the new moon in Sagittarius. End of November, early December. And even though you're acting enthusiastically about something, I just don't think you're feeling it. It's making you anxious, or you're keeping it quiet. Moon energy. You may even be involved in a Cancerian energy or with a Cancerian energy, and you're not seeing eye to eye with them. I feel they know that you're going along with a situation to keep it calm, but you're not revealing anything. They're sensing a hidden vibe about you but you're sensing it about them as well. There's no development with it. This may have been triggered around August time as well. You can't quite seem to come out of this upset or mither that you're in. Something's really busting your balls here, and you need to be in contact or in the company with this person. I feel there's a Capricorn involved as well, and you're trying your hardest to not put your genuine feelings out there. So the only thing to do is for you to withdraw or hide or retract, because you're not falling into alignment with who you really are. You've changed now with this card that's up here, Wheel of Fortune energy. You may not say stuff as impulsively, as harshly when you're overwhelmed. But there is a growing in confidence with this Queen of Wands energy that's down at the bottom. You may be more confident because you know in certain social situations, even though it's not how you genuinely feel, you're able to hide it now around particular people. You may be able to hide how you're just don't like them. You just don't like them. What other card have we got here, please, Spirit? So what can you give me on this? Remember, disregard anything that's not coming through. What have you got for me? Your situation is now too hard to overlook. They know that something's wrong with you. They know you're being fake, and you know you're being fake. But nobody is addressing the elephant that's in the room. And then I'm hearing stomp, stomp, maybe somebody that goes down the stairs or bangs their feet really heavily. You get your opportunity to say something though. I'm not sure who it's to. And it's coming with secrecy. But the thing with this moon is it's gradually revealed. And I don't think you know that this moon energy, this secret, is being leaked. Spirit, though, they're taking me back to June. That full moon in Sagittarius, 11th of June. Something to do with strawberries here. And then I'm getting Wimbledon. Is Wimbledon in June? June is the strawberry moon. But there's an absolute despising. And you won't put yourself in the company of somebody else. And while you're putting yourself across all enthusiastically, you will not buy into or go along with this situation. And then I'm hearing fraud. But you should be proud of this situation that you're in now, because you've gained healing from whatever the upset was that's over here. You've developed from this energy that's up at the top down to this energy that's down here. You've gained closure. You may not have got an apology. You may have done with this Ace of Cups, but I'm just not buying it. I feel you literally are sitting back and watching somebody make an absolute show of themselves. But there's so much value, Knight of Pentacles energy, that's coming from that moment. And you reassure yourself, you constantly reassure yourself or tell yourself this funny little joke I feel that you've got about them or about it. And it helps keep the lid on this situation, stopping you from getting into this Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse energy. You giggle at it now. There's a distancing, a putting somebody back. I'm really seeing the bigger picture of how they actually are. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Karma is real, and look forward to catching up with you soon.